with a little bit of muscle memory and practice, then you can get razor sharp knives in under 3 minutes. And it works for kitchen knives and smaller pocket knives the same. Starting with this is the Sharpal 162N. And the great thing about this is it comes with 2 fantastic diamond stones in one. So you've got the coarse, which is 325 grit, and then the extra fine, which is 1200. So on this one stone, and it comes with this nice platform for it to go on, you can both sharpen and refine your knife to getting it pretty super sharp already. If you follow it up with a strop, then it should be super razor sharp. So as always, let's start with this and we'll see how long it takes us. So this is my Victorinox kitchen knife, and I love this. It's super slicey, but it does get blunt occasionally. This is relying on the thinness of the blade, but you can hear it's really noisy. It's quite blunt. I'll happily put my thumb on it without risk of cutting it. So what do we need to do to get started? So get the angle right. Now you can use the gauge, but to be honest, with some practice, you can just work on the edge. So we'll start off with a few passes, aiming to get all of the knife blade in. Now I'm using the push and pull method because it's quicker. I don't need to keep adjusting the angle. So I've done that. I can feel a slight burn. Now let's do the other side as well again. Just lifting it up. I'm trying not to move my wrist. Any movement comes from my elbows. So let's just give this a quick try. So we've already seen a huge improvement just from a few movements back and forward. We'll turn this over. And then we're going to do the same. So keeping the angle fixed. This is on the 1200 grit. A few times backwards and forwards. Keeping the angle low for this. And you can hear it's quieter. Another quick test. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to run my thumb along it now. The last stage in this process is to use a strop. Now, on this, I'm using Smurf poo. Now, I don't think this is available, but you can use any of the green or preferably the white compound. It is better for this. If you've got a harder knife, then you might need to use a diamond solution on your strop, but this is not so hard. Now, when you're stropping, the key thing is that you only pull it away from the edge. And we're just making sure that all of it makes contact, and then we pull it back this way. It's important to get the angle right, otherwise you're going to roll the blade. So this is just to take burrs off. And then what I typically do, I turn the strop over and I just use the rough leather and do a couple of passes. So let's see how that goes now. Super sharp, and I think that was certainly, if not less than 2 minutes, it was pretty quick. So that was with the large blade. Let's try it with the small one, shall we? And again, we'll do a quick test. Now, the reason I use Post-it notes is not because this is a great test of a knife, but it's just to check how well the blade cuts through it and if there are any hang-ups when I've done my sharpening. So let's see how this goes. So again, I'm going to get the angle, and you can hear this is doing most of the work. I keep the angle consistent. That's the most important thing. Now, if you're not sure, use a black marker to see where you've done. Yeah, that needs a little bit more, I think. So this is an old Wenger knife that I got at a flea fair, and it came really blunt. So we'll just give this a quick test. Okay, it's already cutting better. Let's flip this over. So I'm keeping the angle consistent. It's a bit harder on the curved part of the blade, but I'm using my thumb to make sure that it's connecting with the stone. Let me turn it over and do the other side. If you're not sure, just do it in 2 passes. So you can do the straight part of the blade here and then do the curved part afterwards. Let's flip it over again. We'll just give it a couple of passes. And if you look, you can see it's already looking better. Just a little bit of work on the tip. So let's give it another quick test. You can hear it's better. And then the last stage is to do a little bit of a strop. So again, we're pulling it away. Make sure we cover all of that edge. And here you can see. So the Smurf poo's dried, but it's still effective. And then we just clean it off on this rough part of the leather. And then let's give it another quick test. So hopefully you've seen that it doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to take a long time. I certainly recommend stropping in between sharpening. Please make sure that you do that. But a stone like this one from Sharpal can work on pretty much any knife. These are reasonably soft steels. This will work on some of the harder steels that you've got that come on some of the modern pocket knives. I hope you found this useful, and let me know in the comments, have you got this sort of system for sharpening? How do you sharpen your knives? Please don't say on the underside of a cup. I know that works in an emergency, but it's not the best way to do that. Do you strop? And if not, why not? Thanks for watching. Why not watch this video on the Workshop sharpener or this playlist on sharpening? Thanks again. I'll catch you in the next video.